everybody. This is
TwinSauce. Give it a few minutes. The fam will show up.
Show up. Who's on?
Because it's a perfect night outside.
Stream is online. It is perfect outside.
It is really nice. Do you want to go outside real quick? Take everybody.
Can we take everybody outside with the mic?
Yeah, I'll just carry it with us.
Here we go. It still says we're offline.
Oh, it does it? Well, we're going to walk outside because we're streaming. This is my vlog microphone, like this.
Yeah, like so.
Yeah. Alright, let's go outside. Oh.
Oh, our neighbors are yelling.
Don't sound that to me, right?
Hush.
Look at the backyard. The fireflies, though. Look at the fireflies. See if they can see the fireflies.
There's no way they can see the
They're
fireflies.
just so... they're everywhere. They're my favorite.
There's fireflies out here.
Okay. Well, there's a fight happening, so we're going to go outside.
We're gonna go back.
Sure.
No one's on.
I don't know if this is working.
Oh, no, they are.
Oh, they're here. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Our neighbors are out there yelling, so hopefully if we go to the backyard, we won't hear any yelling. Oh, is this... Wait, is this where they're actually at? Oh, but look over there. Luke. Point the camera that way. You can see the sunset.
Can you see the sunset? It's
over there.
Perfect.
Matthew, it's perfect.
No.
It's
It's
perfect.
as it's gonna get.
Wow. It was a beautiful night.
It is. Oh, do you want me to say something?
Yeah, that's why with a microphone in your face. Oh, do you like my...
You would not believe your eyes at 10 million fireflies?
Yeah, I wouldn't even believe
Same
it.
with me and same stuff.
You would not believe your eyes.
I'm shook it.
Alright, let's go inside. This is going to be a really interesting live stream. Can you guess?
Yeah, we're really tired.
Oh, gosh. I don't feel like I'm that tired. I'm just like letharge, you know?
Letharge?
Just letharge.
I'm just a little letharge. Indeed.
And our house is a mess.
Our house is a disaster. Lots going on around here.
Yeah, I actually just got back from Georgia.
Georgia.
Ah!
Same. I mean, same and stuff. Oh, Matthew doesn't not want to be on the live stream today. Yeah. So, how's everybody doing? Is Matthew alive? Yeah, he's right there.
I passed away.
He passed away. So sorry to tell you, but he's over there. Passed away. Oh,
My
Danielle.
butt was showing.
What?
My butt crack was showing.
Your butt crack was showing? Yips.
Nobody go rewind it and see it. Don't do that. Hi, Danielle. How are you? We're good.
And Elijah's on. Sorry, guys. We are a little bit lethargic right now.
How's my hair doing?
Lots going on. It's a little overwhelming right now.
We're kind of stressed about a lot of different stuff. I started a new job, which is exciting. And it's not really that stressful. It's just, it adds one more element to everything. So I went on this project to Georgia, which is probably my last trip with Cerner. So,
Not mine.
not yours. You'll keep going, but
I'll keep going.
But I did start a new job and I like it. It is a pay cut, which is hard, but I do enjoy what I'm doing. So
Yeah, it's all about what you enjoy.
hopefully we'll be able to make my bills work.
I'm gonna close this.
Even though it's nice outside, it's just weird.
It's so nice outside. You can't even believe your eyes because 10 million fireflies.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, don't say that. I'm gonna go get water.
Okay. Hey guys, what's new? What's new? What tea can we spill while Luke's gone?
No.
No? Matthew, what tea can we spill while Luke's gone? No tea?
You're trying to involve me in your face properly.
Matthew's being a jerk and he's hurting my feelings. Someone call the police. Lonely Luke on business trip things. That's true. That's fun, Danielle, taking an online summer class. What else is everybody doing? Did someone say tea? There's no tea. Honestly, it's just water in these parts. Nobody even drinks sweet tea around here. I don't know what's going on with that. That's all. That's like what everybody drank in Georgia.
In Georgia.
In Georgia. Oh, sweet thing. No, I started speaking with a southern accent while I was
No,
home.
you didn't.
Yeah. The ladies asked me where I was from. I told them Kansas City. They're like, why do you talk southern? I was like, because I'm around you guys all the time. No, you didn't. That's fine. You can believe whatever you want.
I didn't do that.
I was there for 12 or 11 days? 10 days?
That's not that many. Yeah, it is. What?
Here's some tea. Matthew watched my Insta story the other day, but hasn't followed me back on there. I'm not actually upset. I just thought it was funny. Matthew, are you...
stalk Katie the human?
You know, that's public information. Matthew.
That's not my phone. That's your cellular.
so tired.
device.
Yesterday, I got up at 4 o'clock one day, worked a 12-hour night shift, got off that shift, drove to Atlanta, flew home, and then hung out with the fam till going to bed at like 10 o'clock. And that was a very long day. I did sleep on the plane, though, so I did get a little nap.
Yeah, when I came home, I didn't sleep on the
Yeah,
plane
you
at all.
didn't get a
I didn't feel good at all.
Really?
No.
Why not?
Not on the way home. Nope. And then I went to a wedding. I did the same thing where I was up for like 32 hours. It's not fun. The chat isn't working. You feel attacked. I'm so
Wait,
sorry to
is
hear
it
that.
because you've commented too many times? Like, it's like saying you can't comment, or... What? Doesn't make sense. Didn't care when I thought you were talking about something like Katy Perry was on her story, and I was like, what? Oh no, didn't care. Katy Perry saying Katie Hammond, and I wasn't sure about it. I thought I was. I thought I
reacted to it.
I'm sorry.
You do. What can we talk about, Paul?
You know, we really should talk about this before we go live about
I
what we're going to
know.
talk about, what this live stream will be about. Me and Matthew had a conversation. This is a good conversation, Matthew, that we had. You're smirking over there like it was a bad conversation, but it wasn't a bad conversation. We had a really good conversation. While I was in Savannah, I had a day off in between a day shift shifting into night shift, and so I went and saw his family out in Savannah.
So funny.
It was like a 3.5 hour drive, which was fine, and so I drove out there. And on my way back, I called Matthew, and we talked for like 2 hours, just catching up and talking about different things.
You talked
And
to your roommate for 2 hours on the phone?
yeah, I did.
Wow, sounds like me.
Yeah, sounds like we had a lot to talk about. But
No, keep telling your story. Don't read the chat.
I know I was trying. There was something in the chat that spurred this story, and I can't remember what I was gonna say.
You had a good conversation with Matthew on the phone.
I know, and there was something about it that I was gonna talk about. About something that was in the chat. About something you said.
About Katie?
No. I can't remember. I'm so tired. What? No, it was something we talked about in our conversation. Now I'm thinking about the conversation, and we talked about a lot of different things. But one thing we know about optimizing the. I'm not gonna talk about this on the live stream because that would make it a circular effect. But we did talk about optimizing time on the live stream.
This is such exciting information that I believe that everyone must know about. I think that if I was watching this, I would have clicked out years ago.
Yeah, no, I would have saw my face and I would have been like, okay, logging off.
Mm-hmm. Now, we should talk about. No one else.
I feel like everything that is going on in our lives right now, we either can't talk about because it's exciting, like surprises, or.
Paul, we don't talk about surprises. Remember how it triggers Matthew when we talk about surprises on the channel.
Why?
Remember when we'd be like, "Oh, we can't tell you yet what we're doing."
Whenever I'm involved in them, I don't care.
But other people probably feel the same way.
Wait, why did you feel triggered? I'm confused. I don't remember this. Was this when he moved
Before
here?
he moved here.
Oh, before he moved here.
When we were talking about the jump and stuff, and we were like, "We can't tell you." He's like, "Stop it! It's so dumb." And I was like, "What?"
Because I hate it whenever YouTubers do that.
Yeah, see, he hates when other YouTubers do that, not just.
Oh, okay.
not
So,
just friends, yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Mhm, yeah.
Oh, but
Did
we do
I
have.
tell you about it?
But we do have things we can't talk about. So but that's like the big stuff that's like stressing us out right now.
But it's okay. It's really not that big of a deal.
No, but
It's just a lot.
it's a lot of things happening right
A lot
now.
of stuff that we have to do,
Yeah.
which is just a lot. Not that exciting. And
No.
like, anyway.
Matthew, show your
So,
face. Jackie Humnock's on. Hi.
Jacqueline, did you actually name yourself?
Jackie. Let's see.
We should tell Jackie's story about her job interview.
That
no,
was
I
so
can't.
funny.
I can't on this live stream. We'll become demonetized. That's what kind of job interview I've had.
That just makes it sound so dirty. I mean, it was like
Matthew. Oh, goodness,
God.
Jackie! I'm glad that you are here. We miss you. Come visit soon.
I did. That's what emoji said. Are you gonna? But I got the job.
You did, my friend.
And now you're gonna move closer to us. And
Yes,
then we can hang out.
for sure.
I'm actually super stoked about it.
What's going on in the lives and in the world that we should know about? I keep up with the Philip DeFranco show, and that's about the only.
Did you
news
see the
I
stuff on
consume.
the North Korea stuff?
Yeah, Trump met with
Kim
Kim
Jong-un.
Jong-un. Yeah, him today, and
Are we seriously we've reverted to talking about the news stories?
I think the news is fascinating.
I agree, but I don't think most people. Maybe people don't. I don't know. Maybe people care.
I don't know. Is there anything
I don't know.
happening in pop culture?
I think that's a pretty hot topic.
I don't know anything.
Matthew, is anything happening with Katy Perry right now? She's on her what tour? What leg of her tour is she on? Is she in European?
She's on her European tour. But there was some.
Hi, Karen.
Some of her dancers were taking.
How are you? In Papua New Guinea? Are you guys brothers?
Yeah,
Craig, we're twins.
We're twins.
Grant, hence the name. Yeah, that's us.
We are.
The,
Twins.
oh yes, we're gonna go see Incredibles on Friday, and I'm so shook about it.
Incredibles 2. Incredibles 2.
I am so shook about it. IHOP. Oh yes, did you hear about that?
Yes, IHOP, and it's now, and they were like
And
having people guess what the B stood for, and everyone was like, "Oh, of course it's breakfast because you
Yeah.
know, I don't want hash pancakes." Yeah, let's change it away, and then we'll be IHOP, and it's only a temporary change.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
And it's the best marketing strategy.
Except that
Ever.
Wendy's is killing them on Twitter, and it's so funny. It's like these like fast food like haters, you know what I'm saying?
It's like their social media people are like,
No, some girl today was like freaking out.
It's probably a marketing strategy.
Oh yeah, but then
But, like,
Wendy's
between the
was
two.
is just trolling them and like,
Yeah.
oh well,
But you
our
know why
hamburgers
they're-
are still better.
But you know why they're trolling them? As I'm sure they're in the same like either corporate bracket where like they're literally paying each other to do that to generate.
all I know
Talk.
is it's funny.
Let's talk about why Wendy's irritates me on Twitter.
Why?
I think
Tell me
that
that.
they're so savage.
Wendy's is like savage and like calling all these people out and like all
And
this
they
stuff.
trend.
But they're literally the crappiest fast food restaurant.
That's true.
Okay, but
So
they're
get your act
marketing
together before you come for all these people on social media that are better than you.
Yeah, but they're funny
You
about
think
it.
that IHOP is better than Wendy's?
I
Yes,
think so. Yeah,
I've
100%.
had better experiences.
But
at
I have better.
IHOP
I
than
think
have
their.
at
But I think
Wendy's.
their staff is not better trained, but like is better.
I like
it's
Wendy's
more of a
because
sit-down
Grandpa
style.
and Grandma Harworth like Wendy's, and we always go with we go get
Gramps
chili
and
with
Grams.
them.
Or as Grandpa says, Grandpa and
But
Grandpa.
I do like. Here's the deal. I do like IHOP for some things, and I like. I can't eat hardly anything there now, but
I can eat the French fries.
Paul, you always eat French fries
Mm.
everywhere. Even before you're vegan. But the thing I like about IHOP is we would always go after a strike on the last show of the play. So after we would strike the play, we would always go to IHOP. So it'd be
At
like
like 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning.
I'm
and
not
it'd be
saying I
crazy.
don't like Wendy's. I'm just saying that Wendy's needs to calm down on Twitter before they come after every other fast food
Except
restaurant.
that it works.
But that gets that
Does
puts
make
them on the
sense?
map.
Even though they don't have the
It
best
doesn't-
food, it's still like
no,
their
it's not
social
that
media
they
is
don't
like
have
the
the
best
best
game.
food. It's that you go to a Wendy's and you know you're gonna get crappy service and you know you're not gonna get all of your food if you go through the drive-through.
Oh, that was I didn't know
So-
that.
Don't come for other restaurants whenever you don't even have your act together.
Okay, but here we come to the rule of marketing, which is you don't actually have to be the best to be the best.
Invest your money that you're using in the marketing into your own friggin' restaurant and invest in training
Did
to
you
have
know?
better service.
can't
Maya
hold
was telling me
employees,
this
so
that
trying
for it's Arby's specifically is what she was talking about. So I don't
Yeah,
know if
and
it,
Arby's.
I hate Arby's.
Me too. But the reason Arby's are generally always crappy is that the renovation budget comes out of the bonus for the manager, and it's delegated by the manager whether or not they want to do like updates and stuff.
A
to their-
renovation?
like a renovation budget. So like if they want to do a renovation, they have to be a really awesome manager to not want the bonus to basically shove that into. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true, but
Come for me, Wendy's. I just roasted you.
Wendy's is bone apple tea.
me. No, I like Frosties.
Better than McDonald's.
I like Frosties. I like spicy nuggets. I like chicken sandwiches. But
Craig
yes.
Rome, we don't know you. Can you tell us where you're from? Sorry.
I usually recognize everyone on
the
the
one
feed,
the
I
one
don't know.
person it is kind of funny. We have like all our norms on here, and then we've got Craig, and I love that you're here.
And because you're here, and because I don't know if there maybe is other people who are new here. My name's Luke. It's my brother Paul. We are Twin Sauce. This is our roommate Matthew, who also has a channel called Matthew Moore. He should be listed in the top of the bio. Go subscribe to him. Give him some love. No, I don't.
Louisiana.
No, he is in the bottom bar, so you can go look there.
Oh, Craig, if you, sorry, where did it go? You just said something.
Right over here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hi, Louisiana. How'd you hear about us? Do you have?
How'd you find us?
How'd you find us? I'm at one of. I really want one of their chicken sandwiches now. Hey guys, we're helping with their marketing.
Don't go to Wendy's.
I haven't been to a Wendy's.
Don't.
It's like negative
Here's the
marketing.
deal.
And don't follow them on Twitter.
I do follow them on Twitter. But only after today.
Mike Trigger?
I followed them today.
I don't want your meningitis.
Oh. Accident, honestly. Well, welcome.
Yeah,
we love that you
welcome.
accidentally hopped on.
I'm so sorry that we're trolling.
I know.
Wendy's as well.
And I'm so sorry that we're so low energy.
Well, that really spiced us up a little bit. That Wendy's.
That's true. Let's talk about more hot topics like
But
that.
let's just say, not Wendy's specific, but let's say in general marketing, we look at things like even things like Apple, which is a crazy, and for a certain amount of people, there is things that Apple is posterior.
Do anything.
It's like very like their marketing is very like professional
Yes,
and non-personal.
yes. But their marketing strategy, if you like go into their marketing strategy, which is what we would study sometimes, we do them versus Windows and like the different things that the ways that they market. And if you look at all of, even from way back, way back, they say we have changed the face. We are innovative. We are the future of, whereas really they do the same thing in essence. I'm pro Mac. But I have grown up with both. I got my first Mac when I was 18. My whole family transitioned after I got my first Mac.
The one thing about that Apple has done successfully, and it isn't an effect where you tell people what you want them to think about you.
Oh yeah,
not necessarily if that's true or not.
And if your product holds up, again, here we go to product. If your product holds up, then that marketing strategy works really, really
right.
Because
you could be Lenovo and say, we're the next innovative thing, and blah 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 blah.
But you have to prove that
but
you
you
are
have
the
to
next.
pro. Yeah.
But
Whereas, and Apple
they do
did that.
make you think, and it's not necessarily they're saying our product is.
Yeah.
It's like we are.
Yeah.
Because they're a brand that's known for like the sleek design and like the future and these high speed processors, but really they're kind of following. In like, let's look at phones.
Right.
They kind of wait behind and they're like, oh, let's.
But
do
then
that
too.
then
they
like
find,
right now they're using
they
Samsung screens.
Well,
because
and they work through the bugs of those former innovators and then make them really clean and
then they don't really implement it until it's perfect.
Right. Until it's working
they can
well.
perfect it.
Right. Yeah,
for sure.
Makes sense.
It's just beautiful. I love marketing.
Hi Hannah, welcome.
Are you blocking them right now?
No.
Craig, it is true. Apple's very expensive, and I think part of that price point that you pay for is the marketing. I think it's brand that you pay for.
Kinda
And it's
like
just like Beats or even Nike. A lot of their shoes don't necessarily hold up over the long term, but they're expensive. It's the same thing with photography. Like when I'm marketing myself as a photographer, I'm worth a lot more than I charge right now, but that's because I want clientele. Honestly, though, if I just bumped my prices up, people within that bracket, if you market at that level, even if I was talking about this with the nurse, her photographer for her wedding was cheaper than the more expensive gal, but then when we looked at their work, the cheaper one was better, and that's why she went with him. But partially because he was cheaper. The problem is when people shop for a photographer for a wedding, they're shopping in a price bracket. They're not shopping skill levels a lot of times.
And I want people to want my work more than want my price, if that makes sense. So sometimes I'd rather them offer me a pitch. Although if they're going to offer you a pitch, they're going to offer you $800.
Right.
Go ahead.
Hannah said mood. Matthew blocking everyone. Hannah, you've blocked more people than I have on Twitter.
Ooh, call down.
Has anyone ever blocked us on Twitter? I wonder if they have.
Yes.
Have you blocked me on Twitter?
No.
Rude.
I've never blocked anybody on Twitter that I know.
Have we?
Oh.
You know how to check, don't you? Where's your Twitter app?
I don't know.
This is whatever.
Yops.
Marketing though, Twitter marketing. That's what another thing though. To talking about marketing, social media.
I blocked Universal Studios.
On Mars?
No.
Oh.
No.
Honestly, though, I really do like Mazuma, the credit union. What?
I have blocked someone. Oh my gosh! I blocked my old boss.
No, just stop.
Yeah. On Twitter. But that's because I didn't want her to see my tweets. I think it's because she called me and asked me if I could come in, and I said I was busy, but I wasn't, but I was still tweeting.
Oh, I'm
so I
sure
blocked her.
people have blocked me.
That was
Yes.
drama.
Let's not talk about it. That tea is not to be spilled. But that told me.
Luke, no. Okay, but honestly, back to marketing. I know that we were talking about. I like when companies like what Wendy's is doing, where they come at it from like a more of a personality perspective.
About the phone.
Because like Mazuma, the credit union we're with right now that we're looking to change off of, I love them because they do that. They have that strategy throughout their entire business.
Well, they've
There's,
kind
like,
of moved away from that
right.
now,
Yeah,
which is
they're
a little
starting to-
sad. But when you have like this like caricature almost of
Yeah,
your
but you
company,
don't like them, right?
I love them. As
I
a
don't like
bank.
traveling with them
I can't travel with them.
because anytime you leave
Yeah,
the
see,
state.
get your crap together before you.
Well, no, but
Well,
that's
they
every
don't
every
they don't
every
advertise-
credit
they're a
union
local
is that
credit
way.
union.
Oh,
yeah.
They're local. I mean, they're
Well, and
good.
every credit union I've heard does that. They're really strategic.
Whenever I
It's,
say
like,
I travel
blocking.
and they're like, "Oh," I asked somebody one time. I was like swiping my card. And
Craig
I was
Adams, yes,
Let's see who I
Jesus.
have
blocked. We do
His
love
name is
Jesus,
not
Craig.
Craig Adams. His name is Craig
What?
Rome.
I don't know. Yeah.
Craig Adams, a YouTuber? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Mm,
No,
he's
Craig
awesome.
Rome just said, "Anybody love Jesus?" And I said, "Yeah."
Oh yeah, of course. We love Jesus here. That
said
doesn't
that-
sound sarcastic. No. I
You're
love Jesus.
the literal worst. Heck yeah, Craig. Jesus is a friend of mine. He has a legend.
Yeah, I follow Jesus on Twitter. I didn't block Jesus.
You didn't love Jesus?
No.
That's good.
Because he knows your thoughts anyway.
I wonder if he knows what I'm thinking right now.
Wow, I think I know what you're thinking right now.
I think it's very evident.
Hannah, what is up with that?
It's the moon.
That just looks like
the moon
a.
emoji.
It's the moon emoji. It's me.
Hannah Hallett, welcome.
Oh, she's been here a long time.
Oh,
Calm
I'm
down.
sorry,
We
my
were
bad.
talking. We were talking to her for a
I'm
while.
sorry. Also, Jonathan Mills is on, and I missed that. So sorry.
Jonathan Mills.
Who else did I miss? Hello, everyone who is here. Ooh.
Who's that?
We have lots. How many people are on right now? That's awesome. Who else have you blocked that you like to
I
share?
haven't found. I can't find it. Where do we go?
I don't know. You know how to find
Oh,
block
settings and privacy.
Oh. I was like, I don't know how to do
I
block
kinda-
people.
Well,
You know when you get to that point in a relationship.
Oh, I
where
did
you-
figure out
blocked
how to
somebody.
block one person. That was a long time ago. Because I'm like now friends with her. I hope she doesn't follow
okay.
me on Twitter.
Blocked accounts 38.
Okay,
Let's go
this is
through who I've
exciting.
Blocked.
Oh, who have you blocked? Let's see.
Chipotle.
No!
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
No!
J.K. Rowling.
No!
Universal Orlando Resort.
Okay, that's fine.
Rydoon. I hate him.
I don't know who that
He's
is.
a Viner.
Why'd you block him? It's like
Did you mute these or block
No,
these?
block them.
Okay. You were really scrolling through these anonymous ones.
Ella Greer. Oh, I'm not saying that. Oh well.
It already happened.
Minions. Minions. I blocked Minions on Twitter.
Minions have a Twitter account?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I don't have a problem with J.K. Rowling per se, but she would always be tweeting. People, whenever.
I just unfollow people. I don't want to hear what they're saying.
Yeah, but I would always see it because people were retweeting it.
Oh.
Oh, so if you block it, you don't
Yeah,
see it?
because it
even
would
when they
always be
retweet it?
towards Trump.
Oh,
Whether
oh,
you
yeah, yeah.
agree with Trump or not, you don't even live here. You're not even a citizen of our country, so leave us alone. This
Go
isn't
back to
your
Europe.
politics.
Also, Matthew
Go
has
back
something
to
against
Brexit.
Europe.
No, I don't have anything against Europe. I have something against Britain.
I'm sorry.
Let's talk about that. Just kidding.
Hipster Christian music. As of like,
It just
are you
depends
asking
on some
for?
annoying celebrities? Like who?
What?
Katie the Humans. Yeah, her political tweets did get so annoying.
Oh, I don't follow her. I love Harry Potter. I don't follow her.
I decided I hated her guts.
Oh, is that
Just
so?
kidding. I'm kidding. I do like Hillsong's like hipster Christian music. It just really depends. It depends on what the
Need
heart
to
is
breathe.
behind it.
Oh wow, I need to block him. And I'll just block Wendy's too.
No.
Yes.
Why?
You couldn't even eat at Wendy's.
But I like their marketing strategy, and I respect people with good marketing strategy. I was gonna say Need to Breathe is one of my faves. Matt Carney's new album is fire. It's not new. I mean, it's like, I don't know, 3 months old, but it's fire, and I like it. And it talks a lot about his wife, so it doesn't feel super Christian-y, so I don't know if that's what you're looking for. It's like love songs to his wife, but it's like really, like it starts out, every song kind of starts out slow and then gets really like
Intense.
It's really fun.
It's like the intense love of Jesus.
I love it. I was listening to it today.
Sorry.
Honestly, I'm terrible. I'm a terrible dude, and I don't listen to a lot of Christian music.
Well, okay, my problem with Christian music, I don't really have a lot of problems with Christian music. I think that there's some of it that's like really copycatty, and I'm like,
just be your own person.
be your own self, I guess, in a lot of ways. But the one thing I do have, I have a problem with Christian radio, specifically, because that's where I hear a lot of my Christian music, is that it plays stuff that I grew up listening to.
And it's still playing now.
And it's still playing, yeah, it's like
10 years later.
Right, I mean, honestly, as far as royalties and being paid for it, that's great. Those people are set. But, like,
yeah.
Like, at least circuit through, like, there's so much Christian music made in the past 20 years that you can circuit through, and a lot of it's just the hits. And it's like, okay, let's broaden that horizon. And
NF is really good. Oop, somebody just yes, NF. I like him. There's a lot of Christian rappers that I enjoy, like Lecrae. I'm super basic, sorry. Lecrae.
What's the guy that
Andy Mineo.
Yeah,
we met him. He was super cool.
He was cool.
Well, his music is good, and then we met him, which was cool. Capital Kings.
I followed him on stage, which was weird. With Osmo.
What else? Who else do we like? Oh, 10th Avenue North has been classic forever, and he's in one of our vlogs, the lead singer.
Craig, you're right.
He gave
every Christian song. Fire,
peace,
pieces,
water,
waves,
fall.
Can you read? You didn't read any of those words right.
I said fire.
You said
pieces,
and then you said water.
Lighthouse. My lighthouse. Ooh, that's a good one. Run Collective.
I do like them, but they were one that was a little hard for me because they do sound like a copycat of like.
No, they just sound like they're
like folky.
Yeah, they're just like folk that wasn't in them.
I wanted to see their opening tour, their first world.
Where they did everything with suitcases.
I know. Yeah. What a great marketing strategy. Or set design.
If you don't know those words, it's not a Christian song.
Oh, this song doesn't talk about waves. It's not Christian.
Oh, are you?
Tweeting at Wendy's. I just did it.
Keep that to yourself.
Oh, like this?
No! We're live, Paul.
Yeah,
I apologize for the graphic nature of this content of this.
Christine!
Hey, I'm actually just going through the footage right now of hanging out with you in Vancouver.
Because we're making a video about all the cool people we get to see when we travel.
Yeah.
Wendy's is blocked.
Kai Kai. I forgot about Kai Kai. You introduced me to Kai Kai, I think, Hannah.
Kai Kai?
Oh, my fan can retreat.
Miss Linda. Hi.
Hi,
I
Miss
missed
Linda.
you. Are you going to be at the pool tomorrow morning? I'll be there tomorrow morning at 5:30 sharp.
Don't say that.
I will.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell people where you're going to be.
They can stalk me there, and then I'll drown them.
No, and then you'll pass away.
No, I won't pass away. They will.
Oh, Matthew, I just retweeted that.
Because maybe then Wendy's will notice us.
Everybody on that live stream, go retweet Matthew's tweet.
Yeah.
Because only you can relate.
Who's all going to VidCon this year? I think Hannah Hallett, I saw you were going. I don't know if anyone else is. It's on right now.
I'm not going.
We're not going this year, just so y'all know.
We've got some stuff happening that weekend.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to go. But still sounds like...
We're going to make that announcement. We were talking about it. We need to talk about that.
Oh, Hannah. I wish we were going, but have so much fun without us and take lots of videos. I think Anna Cat Meow's going. Chris Howard obviously is going to be there. Gabe's going. Who else? I don't think Adler's going this year, but I'm not sure.
I think Wes Elder is going.
He is going again?
I don't know. He talked about it.
We decided this year that we weren't going to go because we had stuff going on that weekend, but also Just financially didn't seem like it was something we should do at this point in our life, in the life of our channel, because we have gone 2 years and it hasn't really led to anything major, but we have had some great, awesome times there, meeting
really
people.
Great friends.
We
I
made
think that
really good
honestly,
friends.
that's the best.
It's financially worth it if you want to make friends.
Like, honestly, like for YouTube, for us, I think it really is more for me. It's more something I want personally. I want to do is like to create those relationships. I think this live stream has been really good at that. So there is like that perk of VidCon, which is like making friendships and relations with people. But as far as like right now financially with new jobs and other stuff happening, it's just like my car, stupid car.
Yeah.
Like I just can't afford to make that trip.
Yeah, no, for sure. We're young men still.
The triggering moment when we were for the business.
Good night, Linda. Have a good day. Oh, Craig, you're 16. You're just a youngster.
I was like gonna trigger you on the live stream.
No.
No, that's what I was talking about. I was
Are you
saying
gonna buy another $2,000 lens?
no.
I mean,
We need something a little bit more versatile for wedding. So
Oh, Tracy Green. Greetings, friend. Where are you these days? Where are you traveling to?
Tracy Green didn't text me back.
She didn't text you back?
No.
Oh,
How
spill that
rude.
tea, Tracy
Cash out
Green.
me some. No, never mind.
Cash at me.
I was gonna say cash out me $600 to reimburse me for my plane ticket, but I'm still going. It's fine.
It was only $600.
Yeah.
I hate you. That's amazing. I'm so jealous.
Save your pennies.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
I'm the youngest in the live chat.
You are not.
Yes, I am.
No. Somebody's. Craig is 16. I don't know if anyone's. I don't know. I'm 25.
I'm 86.
You're 25.
I'm 27.
I'm 800.
You
But
are
we're
not.
twins?
We're twins. You're 25. Is anyone over 25 right now in the stream? That's willing to comment?
I'm 27.
Because of my maturity.
Wow, you guys have already had your golden birthday.
Yeah, when we were 5 years old.
Yep.
I didn't even know what my birthday was when I was 5.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I know I did. I didn't know it was my golden birthday though.
Yeah.
Well, it's a golden birthday.
It's like
It's
your
like
birthday,
the
your
age
age
on
on your birthday.
Uh,
So we were 5 when we had our golden birthday.
Whenever I'm 27, I'm gonna rent out Disneyland.
with all your YouTube money.
She said she did text back, but several hours later. I'm so shook.
What?
Tokyo Disneyland Small World has Moana in it.
Are you shook?
Yes.
Are you so shocked
I'm
like
gonna
that?
cry.
You are gonna cry.
Can you take a
Oh yeah, Tracy's the oldest.
Tracy, can you please take a video of Matthew crying while he hugs Moana? Thanks.
Yeah,
I'm
thanks.
not gonna meet Moana.
No.
You don't know that? Disney's magic.
Me and Tracy are going to conserve our time and. Okay. Anyways, me and Tracy are going to conserve our time and not stand in character lines.
That's a good call.
That's
Or
smart.
unless I do kind of want to meet Mickey because I want to meet Mickey in every.
Have you met
Resort.
Mickey in every resort so far?
In Paris and in.
That's
So
probably
cool.
best though to conserve time now because that is a lot of work.
Craig, just so you know, Matthew and us, we love our Disney. I'm not as much of I don't know as much about Disney as my friend here, but Disney hate is not taken lightly here on this live stream. But you're free to have your opinions, so we appreciate opinions. But
We
it's fun to
can
discuss
fight.
them.
But Matthew knows how to block people on Twitter. So
You can like on Twitter.
Tokyo Disneyland is the last Disney park where Mickey hasn't gotten his Shanghai facelift. I haven't met his facelift yet.
Wait, he got a facelift? When?
I can show you.
please show me these things. I like seeing these things. What other tea could we spill, guys, on the internet? Internet tea. Where did that phrase come from anyway? Tea. Is that like a meme I missed out on?
Maybe you
Probably
should
came from the drag
shut
queen
your
song.
mouth.
It always starts with a drag queen.
Kind of like wig.
Wait, was Wig a drag queen thing?
Probably.
I thought it was somebody on an award show said something like in their review.
I don't
No, that was
know.
not American Idol, but it was a thing before that.
Oh, it was before that. I don't know.
You don't hate Disney, you just don't watch it. That's fair. That's fair.
Yups, Incredibles 2.
I know, Incredible 2! Look, we're not on a roller coaster right now. You can put your hands down.
I'm just excited.
Oh, look, I was found this.
Stop! Stop it! I'm leaving.
Oh, good job, Matthew.
Yikes.
Look at my legs.
I don't like the way I look in this shirt.
Oh, look how ugly I look in that shirt.
No, you don't.
I've got a shoot tomorrow with the Oliver J. Hughes tomorrow.
Who isn't here? Wow.
Oh,
Wow, what a fake fan.
No, he has a baby.
That's true.
Disney World's talking. Mickey was silenced. He was my favorite.
Why did he get silent?
Excuse me, Katie the Human. I talked to Talking Mickey about riding on the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So, you can,
You delete that. RN.
let me tell you about my experience the first time I met Talking Mickey.
Tell us. I want to hear this.
Incredibles 2, which is owned by Disney.
Gremlins?
Wait, what?
No, tell the story. I want to hear about your time with Mickey.
Oops. Good night, Judy. So the first time I met Talking Mickey, I was with my dad and my brothers. I have two brothers.
I love you,
And one of my friends that I was down there at Disney World with. And so we were all standing in line. We were ready to meet Mickey, and I think we all knew that he talked. I was like excited to meet him because he talked. And so we went up to him, and he was like, "Hey guys," and I was like, "Hey Mickey," and then I ran over and gave him a hug, and all my brothers and my dad. The friend knew he was gonna talk. He worked there, so he was like trying to kind of like a barrier between me and my dad and brothers. But I ran up to Mickey, and I was like so excited to meet him, and my dad and brothers just standing there like staring at Mickey because he was talking, like not knowing what to do.
That's really awesome.
So then you talked to him about the...
Yeah. So then he was like, "What are you guys going to do tonight?" And I was like, "Well, after this, we're going to go ride the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train." And then he said something about the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
So how does it work? Do they have somebody like queuing his responses? Or how does it...
It works through Disney magic.
That's not a good answer.
It works because he's a real live talking mouse.
Except he was silenced.
Does that mean he was decapitated?
Well, no, because I
Mickey
think...
asked if I drove or flew, and I said I drove, and he asked if my arms hurt from flying. Yes.
That's amazing.
I think, isn't it voice actors that just mimic his voice?
I think it might be pre-recorded, but I don't know. I think it's just pre-recorded phrases.
But they can
Like Siri?
queue.
Yeah.
But how would he talk about the
Because he knows about the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Oh.
And he would know, like, if he asked you, like, "Hey, how'd you get here?" and they said flying, then he would have a pre-recorded like thing.
But does he drive the conversation, or do you drive the conversation?
I don't know. You do.
He asks you
He
like a
asks like
question.
prompting questions.
Okay, interesting.
We can watch a video after this.
Yeah, we'll have to. Don't spoil the magic.
Sorry.
It's pre-recorded. Yeah.
Hallett
Okay.
said, "I'm an old lady because I remember seeing the original Incredibles 4 times in theaters, only surpassed by how many times I saw The Greatest Showman in theaters. 7 times.
Wow.
I remember I saw.
Wow.
I think the first movie I saw multiple times in theaters was Freaky Friday with Lindsay Lohan.
Love that
But
movie.
then
I didn't know that went to theaters. I thought it was a straight to TV.
No, that was a theater.
Oh.
That was a theatrical release. That one was the first one, and then Incredibles came out like November of 2004, and I saw that one twice, and I thought it was just so cool to go to the movies twice.
I've only been to the movies twice for a few movies. La La Land, The Greatest Showman. I think that's it. Newsy.
Oh, I went twice for well, with Movie Pass. Before Movie Pass, I didn't do
La La Land.
La La Land was the only one I ever went to
Yeah.
twice. Yeah.
But then The Greatest Showman we had great. But now Movie Pass you can only see it once.
Yeah, now Movie Pass has updated it. You can only see
I
a movie
think
once.
the most obscure Disney character I've met is Jafar in Paris.
Oh,
But
that's cool.
I think
When we were in Disneyland, we met they were just out roaming, but it was the rabbit from Zootopia.
yeah, Judy Hobbs.
Judy Hobbs. I like her. She was very fun.
Oh,
Social anxiety? Please don't leave. This is all fun. We're all welcoming here.
Daniel
This is
said
fine.
Madame La Guillotine, and then you said, anyone get that reference?
No, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Sorry.
Yips. The most obscure one I've met is the one of the Country Bears. What was the first midnight showing you attended? I think it was Phantom Menace.
The first midnight showing? I don't think I ever went to a true midnight showing because when I was at. So hold on, back up for my like conservative growing up years. The first movie I went to in theaters was Prince Caspian, and it was when I was 14 or 15, whenever that came out. No, I thought it was Fireproof.
Yes.
Again, it doesn't really matter. We were in high school before I saw my first movie. And then the college I attended, which was Calvary Bible College, which was fairly conservative when I was there. They've opened up a lot of stuff now, which is really good, and I'm really happy at where the direction they're headed right now. But when I was there, they until my sophomore year, they didn't allow us to go to movies. And I was also in college, so I couldn't afford to go to movies.
And we were paying for it. We weren't like getting loans.
Yeah, I
and
wasn't.
Stuff, so
Yeah, I was physically paying for it. So I was like, well...
what's up, Aaliyah?
So I was like, I'm just going to not go to movies. So I really didn't go to movies unless it was like a big release, like an Avengers movie or something like that, until post-college, kind of. I got into movies.
Roger Rabbit, you little kids. Sorry.
Yeah, they said Fireproof.
Yeah, we went to Fireproof together,
But when
and
did-
Jackie, we went
when did
to
Prince Caspian come
Caspian together.
You must have been the rebels that took us to the theaters. I mean,
No, we were allowed to. We asked our parents about that one.
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
Like this.
Yeah.
Swish, swish, bish.
Don't
Don't say that.
I sang the song.
What's up? Oh, we're talking about. I don't even know
Movies
what.
and multiple times seeing things in theaters, but I really didn't go to many
Prince
movies
Caspian
until
came out in May
recently.
of 2008, and Fireproof came out in September of 2008.
So it would
Yeah,
have
so it was
been
both in
May.
2008. Yeah.
So I think our first one would have been Caspian.
How old would I have been in 2008?
15.
15. Yeah, so I was right. So I was 15 before I saw my first movie in theaters. And I remember when Incredibles 1 came out, my sister was invited to go to the theater with my, one of my best friends.
Same.
With my best friend's like little brother, and my parents wouldn't let her go because of like the rules that we had set in our house. And I remember Paul and I screaming at my parents like, "Why would you like withhold this kind of?"
Do you remember?
forgiveness?"
The Incredibles?
Yeah. Well, they just wouldn't let her go to the theater
Yeah.
because of the concept of it was like the rule, breaking the rule, like letting her go when none of us had gone.
Oh, she
But-
went.
She was going to go.
Oh.
She was invited to go, and my
then-
parents wouldn't let her. So not because of the movie, but because it was going to the
No,
theaters. It was
so-
very legalistic. It was bad.
You were screaming at her because.
I was screaming at my mom and dad because they wouldn't let her go.
And then, Nate and Steven went to with their friends. I mean, granted, they were much older than we were, but they went.
2 years older than we were.
They went to back when Prince or not Prince. It was Chronicles of Narnia. They went to. They saw that in theaters when they were with their friends in Grand Island.
To Grand Island and saw Chronicles of Narnia, and I came back and I screamed.
We were so furious, and they got in trouble for it. It was kind of funny. And now it's so funny because we could just go home and we're like, yeah, we're gonna go to the movies.
No, but now it's not a big deal. We grew up in a very conservative church, and my dad was the pastor of said church, and so a lot of the rules that were like assumed upon us because of that church.
The movie theater was from Grandpa.
That was from Grandpa, but there was a lot of things that were a little bit oppressed on us because of the environment we were in, not because of my parents' specific views. That view,
Tracy Green? What? In high school, she saw Two Towers 13 times in over 2 months.
at a dollar theater in Topeka.
Hey, at least it wasn't the extended version.
That's true.
Yeah, girl. I do want to rewatch all those again.
Can anybody guess what the most viewed movie theater film I viewed in movie theaters was, and how many times it was?
Was it the Part of Me documentary?
No,
Oh,
I did see that twice though.
I thought you saw it 4 times. My bad. The most viewed for you.
Yeah.
You. Is it obvious or no?
I don't know. Not really.
Is it Moana?
No,
No.
it's not Moana.
Coco?
But Moana
No,
is
you saw it 3 times.
close, kind of.
How many times did you go? 5?
7.
7.
Okay, 7 times in Moana.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot of times.
That's
to see a movie.
That's pre-movie pass too, right?
Yikes.
That's like expensive. My goodness.
I lived at home.
That's true. You don't need.
Were you out of school?
Hannah Woods.
Frozen?
Yeah.
You saw it 7 times? I saw it twice. It was good.
We saw it twice.
I
I didn't see it with you the first time.
I was
Oh.
freakishly. You know how I got from Moana?
Oh, yes, you got so excited, but then it was such a hype that you got disappointed about it.
No.
Oh.
I was that excited. I was excited for Moana, but it was like times 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Now you hate it.
For Frozen. I don't hate Frozen.
No, he doesn't hate Frozen.
I just think it is overhyped. But I was excited for Frozen whenever nobody was excited for Frozen. I was excited whenever the posters for Frozen came out. And I was mad at Disney because they released a trailer and it was just Olaf and Sven like fighting over a carrot, and I wanted more because I wanted to see what Anna and Elsa looked like. Because I've been waiting. Waiting for that movie for forever because I followed its development.
Like I said, we got a Disney fan right here. We got a real big one here. I don't usually get that excited. I actually was like shocked that
I get excited
that Incredibles came out the next weekend. I was like, yeah, that's next weekend.
I get so excited about Marvel movies, but I do not get that excited about. I guess that's technically a Disney movie now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't really get excited because we see
I
so
watch
many movies
posters
now.
and all sorts of stuff.
Because we see so many movies now, I don't get that excited. I guess like about specific ones. I do remember getting excited for Narnia because Paul and I would literally watch anything we could find on YouTube about those.
Like behind the scenes videos.
That was like my obsession, and then following Prince Caspian all the way to its release. I do remember that.
Yeah.
But then
that's why it was a big deal to go to the theater for that one.
I think that's why my parents didn't let me watch Harry Potter. They knew I would have been absolutely obsessed on those.
But Luke and I are we are very obsessive over something.
Yeah. Certain things. Yeah.
Like you are. I mean, I guess everybody's a little bit
Anything
obsessive.
good on Netflix, I wouldn't know. We have Netflix. I just don't have.
Honestly,
we don't take the time to watch it usually.
Thor Ragnarok's on there.
We got a movie.
So I want to watch that.
What?
Katie, I saw Frozen twice and I was super out of the loop about everything ever when it came out. So like I had no idea it was even a thing until my friends told me it was better than Despicable Me. Wow.
And was it? Did it live up to the
You know why I went to see Frozen?
Why?
Because I was at the time I was dating a girl, and her and my best friend were, not you, sorry, Paul. We were all hanging out, and they were like, "Dude, this movie is like getting better reviews than, or like they're saying that it's gonna break like the opening weekend like record of The Lion King, which was like a big deal." And I was like, "Okay, let's go see it." So we went and saw it, and I had no idea what I was getting
And
into.
I went and saw it later, right?
You went and saw it with Mo.
Yeah.
You were dating Mo at the time.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
TBT
and I
that.
was not dating anyone that the vlog knows about. So,
Wait.
Yeah, the Narnia attractions, both they did it for the first one and the second one, and they were so cool.
wait, what? There's Narnia attraction.
When does the
Universal?
stream end?
No.
Well,
Disney.
10.
And
Craig,
10 o'clock.
we end at 10, but we do need to start wrapping up because we need to do prayer requests.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out for my 26th birthday. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
For your 26th birthday?
Yeah.
And for
Comes
your,
out
are we
January
gonna?
29th.
Should we save up and help you
Oh,
buy
wait.
a PlayStation 4
Yeah.
for your birthday?
Mhm.
Yeah. We're also gonna try to. Never mind.
Okay. Actually, it's like a virtual party. It is. So right now, what we do. So Craig, I think, is the only person that's not used to this part of the stream, unless there's other people on that are silenced. We want to like pray for you guys, and then also like
Get
share
to know
some
you
things
a little
that-
bit.
and get to know you better a little bit in that way. But we're gonna ask for your prayer requests. There's no guarantee we'll get to all of them. We're just gonna pray as a group. Each one of us will take a turn and pray, and then try to cover as much as we can. But we want to kind of cover you guys with prayer for this week. Also, we'll kind of give you some things that you can pray for us about if you have anything. There's a lot going on and a lot that has to get done in the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
So just pray that for sanity.
And I want to post some videos, but I'm working on like 5 different.
Yeah, there's
videos.
a lot going on with videos. So we haven't posted in a while. But we are working on stuff. There is more to come. There's a lot of exciting stuff happening in our lives that we will share with you very soon.
It's not. I mean, it's not that.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's just it's
Tracy
exciting.
did text me back. Sorry.
Yeah, she said she did a few
I didn't
hours
see
later.
that.
So,
I was asleep.
Prayer requests for us. You could be praying for the future. We do have a lot of stuff coming up. Also, I just started a new job. Matthew is looking for a new job.
No.
No, you're not.
not
No.
yet.
Dang it. Sorry.
No. I'm looking for a new job, but I like my old job. I'm just looking for something a little more consistent. And also, my boss at my other job, which is my really flexible job, just resigned. So I
Need to get out of that job.
I have to get out of that job because they won't. The new person, or they potentially want me to take over her job, and I do not want her job. So I'm trying to get out of there before they try to offer me that job.
Oh, I need to. I was supposed to have been in 2 weeks, wasn't I?
You should just text her.
I'll text her.
And then I kind of want to do. I don't
Jonathan, you have no idea what you're doing. Should you move to Kansas City? I'm just kidding.
Wait, your lease is coming up, and no idea what your living situation
Not
is.
that we have a
and
place for you, but that.
10 for 10 stress. Dude, I completely get it. That is
Hey, Electro, we're just
very,
closing out. So if you have a prayer request, let us know. If not,
yeah, let us know if you have any
Yeah.
prayer requests.
we're just doing some prayer
We're
requests.
just gathering the prayer requests right now. So
For prayer
Jonathan
requests, my
Mills
cousin
is
needs
stressed out. Lots
Whoa,
of change
Hannah.
happening.
That's a big deal. Her cousin needs a heart transplant.
Oh no.
Safety at VidCon and repairs from broken relationships. Oh,
And
yikes.
Katie,
Oh.
the human, said her mental health sucked this week, so just pray for that.
Oh, we will
Also
be.
pray for the weather.
Also pray for my car. I took it into the shop a while ago, put about $300 into it to get it fixed, and then then it started having some other issues that next week. So I took it back in a week later, and they told me I had about $3,100 worth of repairs to do.
And his car's not worth
and it's not 30.
$3,100.
So I'm but my insurance is really good right now, and if I change, it'll go up. So I'm just like, what's the balance of like what's good? What should I put into the car? Should I just keep like nursing it along little by little?
Yeah.
Or should I like actually pump the money into it to make it drive really well? Because I think if I keep nursing it, it'll just make it worse in the long run. So I don't know, and I don't have that much savings just to throw at it. So
Yeah, for sure.
I don't really want to throw. I don't know. It's hard to know what to do. So just pray for wisdom for me. Your brother graduates in 2 weeks. We will be praying. That's so exciting. Praise he had a great CIY
mix
mix
this past week.
Very good.
Got to decision council 3 of my
Students and baptize
them. That's amazing.
One of them. That's so cool.
Car trouble's the worst. Relatable.
Whoa! You just found out your best friend was murdered yesterday?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we will be praying for
We'll
you.
be praying for you. That's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah, prayer for a time for you to come see me. That is exciting. And my family will be driving back from Tennessee.
So travel safety.
Yeah, travel. That is the worst
The
feeling
Electro
ever.
9, that's the worst feeling. That's terrible.
The Electro 9, what is your name, your first name? I've seen your channel on here a lot, but I don't know your name. That's
Aaliyah's
so hard.
making a huge transition in a couple of weeks. She's pretty scared about it. Pray for her. So lots of change happening. It looks like lots of change.
Yeah,
and
change is a
dealing
big
with
thing.
things and
Well, change
dealing
and,
with mental
and a
health
lot of some healing and also some hearts that are just hurting.
Craig has started my new job.
Me
That's
too,
exciting. Paul's in the same
same.
boat. We'll be praying for you.
I actually started a while ago. But
Oh, it's Miguel.
Oh,
Yes,
Miguel.
yes.
Yeah. We'll do Miguel, buddy.
Miguel,
that's
that's a
not fun.
Teddy's been behaving. This is exciting, guys. Teddy, Hannah's dog, has been behaving better, so they won't necessarily have to get rid of or put him back up. Now that he has pain meds, that's really good. She also needs prayer for her grandparents. They might or might not be moving, but it's not
Okay.
definite. So pray that the right decision is made.
Well, I'm gonna start praying real quick, and then we'll just kind of go down the line, and
For sure.
Matthew will finish that. Sound good? Alrighty. Heavenly Father God, I thank you for today. I thank you for this time that we could come together and just hang out as a community of people, and I just love that so much. Thank you for these wonderful people that come and just listen to us rant about whoever knows what.
Disney.
I just thank you for just the fun that we can have here on this live stream, and for the internet, and for being able to do this live with other humans. Just thank you for that. Thank you for sending your son to die for us. I think every day this week I've been thinking about when I wake up in the morning, thinking about just the sacrifice that was. As I go through my day and I think, oh, I sacrificed this for this person. Why don't they respect what I just did for them or appreciate what I did for them? But then I think about what you did for me, and then how little I appreciate it and accept it. God, so thank you for that, for their huge sacrifice, and knowing my heart and knowing that I'm going to fail and I'm going to hurt you, but yet you still love me enough to die for me. That is just huge, God. Thank you for that. Thank you for sending your son. God, we have so many prayer requests. We have a lot of people that are hurting, a lot of people that are in transit and change between things. We've got a lot of people that need healing. We've got some cool praises, though, God. We know you are a God that answers prayer, and we love that. We love looking back to look at the things that you have accomplished and the things that have been come to fruition because of what we're doing and working in our lives. And God, I do want to pray for Miguel's friend that was murdered. God, I pray for his heart. I pray for the people that he's touched, that his friend has touched, and their lives. God, I just pray that you will be with the family and his friends, and just be comfort them in this time. You have a purpose for everything, though we don't always know it. We believe that all things work together for the good of those who love you, and we thank you for that. Not that they're always easy. I do pray for the change. I pray for new jobs and Teddy being able to stay for now. God, I just pray that you will be with us in these times of change, in these times of transit. For it sounds like somebody's trying to figure out where they're going next. Jonathan said that, I think. And just to pray. Sorry. Oh, you want me to wrap it up?
There's more of us here.
Would you like a chance to pray?
Yeah,
Okay,
you can just wrap it up. Yeah. Father God, I thank you for this day. I just thank you more specifically for Jonathan. He's going through a lot with a transition coming up here, and he's 10 for 10 stressed about it. I pray that you will give him peace, give him clarity and direction in this time. I also want to pray for Hannah as her cousin needs a heart transplant. Also safety of VidCon. There's a lot of traveling, God. I pray for safety. I pray for specifically her and Danielle and their families. Mara, I think, and then also some graduations happening. Lots of traveling going on all month this month. And I just pray that you'll be with each and every one of the drivers, help them to be alert. And also that the other drivers on the road help them to be alert. And wise with their decisions before they drive and things like that, God. I just pray for that. I also pray for VidCon, as that's a huge time of people coming together. I pray that there will be no big scandals or anything that happens there, even though it's almost inevitable. I pray that you'll be at work in that event and bring the right people together and the friends that can be made. I pray for our friends that are going to be there. I pray that will be a way that you can work through them, not through us necessarily because we'll be home, but through the people that are there. I thank you for Craig joining us. He started his new job. I want to praise you for that. That's a huge deal. I want to pray for Hannah's mental health, as that was one that she was wanting some prayer for, and the weather for her brothers at camp. Skimming through here. Really, God, thank you so much for.
Down at the bottom, he's got one.
Hold on. Yeah, thank you for Teddy. Huge praise. That's amazing. I also pray for
Craig's
other grandparents.
first job. This is he just started.
Yeah,
his
I
first
just
job.
did.
Oh, okay.
You were reading. Yep. And I want to pray for Miguel. God, it's terrible to find out that news that not only that your friend passed away, but also that there was murder involved. God, that's a terrible thing. God, I pray that whoever did this will be caught, and that there will be fair prosecution. God, that there will be due payment given. I pray that that there will be your hand will be at work throughout the whole situation, God. It's a very, very hard thing to go through. God, I can't even imagine. And I pray that you'll be with Miguel throughout this time. God, I thank you for what you're doing. I pray for Paul and his car situation. I pray for Matthew and I as we make a lot of hard decisions here in the next weeks, months, years. And I pray that you will give us give us wisdom. Thank you for our friendship, though, God. Thank you for Musas and the friends that you've brought into my life.
I'm making decisions in the future, too.
Yes, you are, Paul. I appreciate you.
You weren't even praying for me.
I appreciate you, too, you butthead. God, thank you for Paul and his support for me and Matthew as well. God, I pray for, and I think thank you for the Fam Nation and the guys and gals who are out here supporting us in our dream to just have this channel and to make friends through this platform. Thank you for that, and thank you for them sitting on for an hour as we talk about nonsense. I pray that you will use us in a way that influences them for positivity and positive change. Jesus, I pray.
Dear God, we want to lift up everybody in the group chat and just wrap your arms around them and make them feel loved and let them know that they are here for a reason, whether they know that or not, and they're just always loved by you and are just a child of yours. And yeah, amen.
Amen.
It's crazy to think about because like love, and a lot of times we think about this like the way that God, like I was reading through those prayer requests, and this was something that was kind of shocking to me a little bit as you were praying. Love, like we all love very.
Sorry if I missed your prayer request, guys.
We all love very humanly, so we're gonna love and fail at love. But God loves us perfectly, and I was thinking about that, and I was like, wow, but there's so much tragedy, even in this live stream alone, like tragedy. And I'm like, yeah, but God loves perfectly, like even if that's through discipline sometimes, and even if that's through hardship and hurt, like He has a plan. And it's always
it's just really hard to see sometimes.
No, I know, it is.
And
but
sometimes
I was just processing
saying that though doesn't help.
That's true.
So
it was just something I was
Miguel,
processing.
God does have a plan, but I want you to know that we are hurting with you, and it is very, very hard, and we do understand. That is very, very difficult.
Did you pray for Daniel's aunt?
Oh, I did not.
Cancer?
Oh, sorry.
Might
You
not
go
make
ahead.
it to her wedding. God, we also want to lift up Daniel's. Sorry.
Oh, he spoke to his sister for the
Okay.
first time too.
He spoke to his sister,
huge.
so
That's really thin ice.
yeah, I guess that's a praise, but also just to help strengthen that relationship. If it's not, I mean, it's obviously not strong because you're on thin ice. So just help that relationship along, and calm differences between people, and also just lift up his sister's future mother-in-law, who is dying of cancer and might not make it to the wedding.
Oh, that's hard.
Also, Ted and Lisa.
And let's pray
Butthead
for
is my
let's
nickname for
pray
Paul.
for the twins for thinking that they can say butthead during a prayer.
Praise God for people that keep us on track.
Let's also pray for Katie the human for not watching Moana and thinking that talking Mickey is bad.
Guys, that's sacrilegious.
No, it's not.
We
She
are-
needs prayer because she hasn't seen Moana.
Katie the Human, sometime we're going to come visit.
In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen.
Good night,
And
friends.
good night, everybody. We love you so much. We will be back for another live stream next week, but also we should come up with some new videos hopefully next week. But there's no promises.
No stress.
Okay? I'm stressing out about it.
All right.
We love you guys, and we hope that you have a great week. Keep up with us on Twitter, Instagram. That's primarily where we go, and our social medias are in the description box below. Bye-bye.